Good morning from Forrest Creek Ranch. I came here today, this morning, just to go do one lap around, and I haven't been here since last year, and I wanted to make sure I went over everything before the Women's Only Mountain Bike Pre-Ride, Saturday, September 27. Link is in the spot for registration. So I make a few little videos of the areas that you have to pay the most attention. Again, this is a great ranch, nice and smooth. The trail has been worked on. It's no rocks, it's no roots. It's very fast and flowy. So that is one of the main things. You need to watch your speed and make sure you stay on the trail. You know, the trail is brown dirt, and the grounds, you know, this is Texas, so whatever is on the side of the trail also looks brown. So you need to make sure, you know, you're coming really fast and suddenly you turn, that you're not hitting a tree. So this is a trail that because you go fast, you have to stay focused. Main thing, at mile 2 to 2.3, you're going to do 3 like downs and up, nothing really hard. The slower you take them down, the harder is going to be the climb up, but nice and easy does it. It will take energy to climb up. Then from mile 3 to 3.4, you are going to get it's like a zigzag. It's like side by side, like a little up and down. It looks like a little snake. It's very, very fun. And the main thing about this is you need to stay focused, not just look at your front wheel, just look a little bit ahead so you know where you're going and you don't lose the trail because you're coming up and you don't want to kind of hit a tree. Nothing is hard. You can go as fast as you want if you have the skill and you know the ranch, or you can take it very slow. These little ups and downs are not really high, so it's not like super hard climbing, and it's super fun. And this happened last year. To me, the hardest part of the ranch is like the last 2 miles of the lap, from mile 7 to 9. So you cross the road. So this is an option I want to give to all the ladies that are coming for the Women's Only mountain bike pre-ride, that they are beginners, that they're not familiar with the ranch, they still don't have all the skill sets, they are working on them, or they don't have enough endurance. The last 2 miles will take a skill and energy. Why? Because you are going to have 3 or 4 downs and up. So the fastest you go down, the easier is the up. But you are going down, not super steep, but steep, and you are going sometimes down and turning at the same time and coming back up. So a lot of people are going to hit the brake and go down very slow, and coming up takes energy. And you do like 3 or 4 of these, and that starts at mile 7, which, if you're not sure about that, that is a great point to take the main road and come back to the tent and have a great time. Those 7 miles are amazing, and actually after you have the social meetup, you can do it again if you want. But if you want to challenge yourself at the way, this is when you have to be mindful and make sure you have energy for the end, because this is when you are going to do the most difficult climbing, doing these downs and up. Also, at mile 8.1 is when you're going to see the sign that has the 3 arrows. This is the only sign in the whole ranch, and it's the rock. And what I did, I'm going to put it with this pose. I'm going to show the different ways to do it. First, you see the sign, you get off your bike, and you walk your bicycle down the rock and up the little steep climb. That will do it. Many people will do it on race day. Nothing wrong with that. Then you will have the option to like ride the rock, which I have to say, you can come too slow. You can have to come and just take the little jump at the very end. It's not a lot of air, but some people don't like to do that, or they're not accustomed to that. So you need to practice that. And you can do that. You can come too slow, because you can really, you're coming and the rock is there, but you can't fully roll it to the very end, because if you roll it to the very end, you can hit the front wheel if you're coming too slow and go over. So you kind of have to jump it. Then the other option is to take the bypass on the right, and you will see I did it. I will have to say, I don't think the bypass is easier than just roll and jump a little bit the rock, because you have to come very slow. You are going to get a little steep. You're having to come very slow and fit your bicycle in between the two rocks to go down, which doesn't seem that much, but when you're coming there, everything looks a little more narrow. So you have to go right in the middle, because if you hit one side or the other, you can hurt yourself. So I put the videos like jumping. I put the video also jumping with the drone behind me. It's very fun. And then I put it going on the side, and then you can walk the bicycle down and up. So those are the options. That really is the only technical part of the ranch. And really, mile 79 is when you have these downs and up that they're going to take more energy. And you have to be sure if you want to do that or not. But regardless, it's fun, it's fast, it's beautiful. We saw so many wildlife. We love it. So I hope this helped. Bye. Oh, remember to register for the Women's Only Mountain Bike Pre-Ride. Bye. I mean, when you come with the speeds, you can, I think, come a little bit slower and roll it. But are you taking me? Okay.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you stay closer more to the left line, white line. Not right in the middle, because it's all broken, the rock. You could come slower and kind of roll it all the way. But you have to be careful if you come too slow, you know. I wouldn't go all the way to the left or all the way to the right, because if you come all the way to the right, then you can get in that kind of hole. So the next thing is to come nice and easy and take the shortcut, which is what I will do next. Or walk. You can stop where the sign is there and just walk the bicycle down. I almost think the bypass is much more sketchy. That is the bypass. However, I had to say, you have to really control your bicycle. So if you don't have the skill to go over the rock, that also is not going to be that easy. I would just say, get off the bike and walk is the only hard thing. The only problem is, show it over there. If you don't go with the speed through the rock, then can you show the climb up? It's a nice steep climb up. But you take it nice and easy, or you walk the bicycle all the way to the top. So that will do it. And all this is at mile 8.1.